Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Guyan and I'm an intuitive business coach. I'm a very spiritual woo-woo lady, and I'm here to do your weekly reading for the 1st to the 7th of August for money and general business. So let's see what this week's got in store for you, Leo. We start with Snake Spirit, time to heal. Do you have some money blocks, Leo? Do you have some money blocks that need to be healed? A skin to shed, some beliefs that you need to get rid of? Where you need to focus your energy this month is the King of Acorns, optimism and innovation. I love this card. I love this card. It's one of my absolute favourites, and it's such a good one because it's really a business card. It's about being a visionary, it's about being charismatic, it's about bringing people together, it's about leading. It is one of the most entrepreneurial cards there is. So that's fabulous. Your strengths and positives are the Star, healing again. That's interesting, isn't it, Leo? What's going on? Possible obstacles, the Six of Acorns, success and triumph. I think that one's going to need some clarifying, Leo, because I'm not entirely sure why that would be something that is an obstacle, unless you're afraid of public recognition. And finally, money-wise, what your possible outcome is, the Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity. Couldn't ask for a better card, could you, as an outcome for your money reading, Leo? So let's see, what have we got? We've got Snake Spirit, time to heal. Makes me think that you've had a bit of a jar, maybe a bit of a wound over your money recently, Leo. This is about repairing, renewal, replenishing yourself. It's about self-care, maintenance work, so that you can nourish yourself and revitalise yourself. I feel like you've had some money blocks going on. Maybe you've lost money. Maybe you've made some mistakes that have cost you money. And this card is telling you it's time to move on now. There's been a vulnerability. You know, when you shed, like a snake, when it sheds its skin, the new skin is soft and gentle, you know, before it's hardened. And I wonder if you've made some errors in this recent past. And maybe you're struggling to forgive yourself. Maybe you're beating yourself up a little bit about them, Leo. Well, it's time to stop. It's time to stop beating yourself up about previous mistakes with money. It's time to start focusing on moving forward now. Shed the old stuff. If you've got bad habits, bad money habits, it's time to reflect and renew now. And I'm getting the message from Spirit that says don't focus on the lack. Stop focusing on the lack, because that has brought you lack. It's brought you down. It's brought your energy down. It's time to shed all those bad habits that have left you with less money than you would like. We can all change everything. You know, we all have the power to change things. And if you've got money beliefs such as I'm bad with money, or money burns a hole in my pocket, or I'm just not good with money, we can heal all those things. And it's time to really look at where you're blocking yourself with your money this month, I feel, so that you can heal any bad habits, you can heal any issues. There's another reading I did recently, I can't remember who it was for, but it was very much about examining your budget and your incomings and outgoings in case you were leaking money all over the place. And that actually, instead of avoiding looking at your money, really look at it, where you're spending it, what comes in, what goes out, and what can you change, and really revitalising it. You know, maybe opening a new savings account or going to see a financial advisor or something. And I feel like this is the overall energy for this. It's time for you to heal any bad habits you've got with your money. It's time to forget any mistakes you've made, to learn from them, by all means. But to move on now and stop beating yourself up and stop telling yourself you're bad with money, because you're not bad with money. You can change your attitude towards your money. And we move into this way you need to focus your energy, this favourite card of mine, this King of Acorns. This is about bringing people together. It's about being a leader. It's about being a visionary. It's about being charismatic. If you can build yourself a tribe, then you have at your fingertips people who are willing to work with you, and that will increase your possibility for financial abundance, because the more people that you inspire, the more people that you lead, the more people that you show your vision to, your enthusiasm, your passion for what you're doing. Because if you're in a business that you're passionate about, other people feel that enthusiasm, they tap into that enthusiasm. So this week I feel like it's a time for you to go out there and really blow your own trumpet, Leo. You're naturally good at this sort of thing. Get out there, blow your own trumpet, let everybody see how innovative, what a visionary you are. Inspire people. Tell people about what you believe and what you stand for. Do it with total energy, enthusiasm and passion. Tell them what your beliefs are, what your opinions are. You know, because if people see themselves in you, they will have the faith in you to buy from you, and it will increase your income and your revenue. Your strengths, the positives, are the star this week, Leo. And the star again is about healing, but it's also about optimism. It's about recovery and regeneration, but it's about hope. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, and I wonder if whatever happened here left you feeling a little bit hopeless and powerless. But this reading so far is telling you to get up off your bum and shed all this old negativity, show people who you really are and what you really have to offer, and there's hope for you. Never give up hope. The star tells you not to give up hope on anything. Don't be giving in or giving up. Keep pushing forward. You never know how close you are to success. You never know. And this is a real big message for most people. You know, sometimes we hit the dark before the dawn and we don't even know it. You know, if we just push through for another week or two, doing what we were doing, we could have hit amazing success. We could have found an opportunity. And yet, because in the throes of it, we feel so depressed and miserable and sad and upset and overwhelmed and overworked and all the rest of it, we think it's better to give up. And it's not. This message is definitely telling you, heal the past. Stop worrying about your past mistakes. Have hope, because hope is indeed here. Now, Six of Acorns as possible obstacle or challenge. So why have we got this Six of Acorns as a challenge? Because this, again, it's another one of my absolute favourite cards, actually, when it comes to business readings. I absolutely love it. It stands for success and triumph. It's about power, confidence, enthusiasm, leadership and public recognition. Spirit is guiding me to say that there is a fear that public recognition could be something that is actually holding you back rather than moving you forward. Because in this day and age of the bloody internet and trolls and critics, and it takes a lot of vulnerability. This word vulnerability keeps coming up. You end up feeling very vulnerable putting yourself out there, especially if you do it in a completely open way. Like this King of Acorns, he's not hiding anything. He's completely unmasked. He's completely himself. He's free. He's just free to express everything that he needs to express. And maybe there's some fear there that by expressing yourself openly, you're going to leave yourself vulnerable. Well, set boundaries around that, Leo, because you don't have to share everything. You don't have to get completely naked. You can leave your bikini on. To clarify that card, we've got the Hanged Man. And this is about patience, taking a step back, letting go, having a pause, compromising a little bit, a new perspective. I'm feeling that maybe you need a new perspective on this public recognition thing. Maybe you need to see it in a different way. Spirit is saying, instead of seeing it from the perspective of what people will think of you, you need to kind of think about what you're doing for them by sharing your message, by being open and honest about who you are. Spirit just pointed out to me that this healing, this vulnerability, this skin, that you may have been wearing a skin as a sort of protection, as a mask. I keep being told mask. It's I don't know, it might come to me in a minute what that's all about. But if you're going to make the money, you have to look at things from a new perspective. When it comes to this success and triumph, this public recognition, I do feel like you're holding yourself back. And it could be from doing things like making videos or going live on social media, or, you know, holding an event, something where you sharing your message would actually be very lucrative. But I feel like you're seeing it from a funny perspective. You're compromising in a way when you shouldn't, and you need to let go of the fear. You need to let go of the fear. Now, I wondered whether another card would come out to clarify that, but it's not. Spirit says that message is complete. So your possible outcome financially is this Queen of Crystals. And she's a lovely card. She's very calm. She's very grounded. She can stand for being a working mum. She's very protective. She has these lovely spines. She can curl herself up into a ball. See that better, the light's not great in here at the moment. And I feel that this actually leads on from this fear of criticism, this fear of somebody trolling or saying nasty things. And we all face this, we all face it on the internet. The second you put yourself out there, there's always somebody who takes great pleasure in trying to knock you down or say something that they know will hurt you. I don't even know why these people do it, what pleasure they get out of it. You know, they're just sad people who have nothing better to do. This is a person who's quite able, she's soft underneath, but she's quite able to protect herself from this stuff. And that's the message that I'm being given here, that you can be vulnerable, but you can also set boundaries that protect yourself. This is what block, delete and those sorts of buttons are for, you know. Or you can do what I do, which is let somebody else deal with comments, let somebody else deal with chat, live chat and that sort of thing, so that you don't have to see all the rubbish that comes up. It is human to be hurt by comments, even though you don't know who the hell's making them or whatever. You know, I remember Oprah saying something once about how she can see thousands and thousands of beautiful comments that say how much she's helping people or how much they enjoyed an interview she did or whatever. But then the one that sticks in her head is the one where they told her she was useless and they hated it. And out of thousands of positive ones, it was the negative one that stuck in her mind. And our minds are designed to cling to the negatives in an effort to keep us safe, supposedly. But honestly, but this is comfort and prosperity. This is making money for your family. And I think it goes back to what's your why, actually, this Leo. It feels like if you've got a really strong reason for sharing your message, and the majority of people that I work with are light workers, healers, people that want other people's lives to be better, and I feel like that is a really strong, positive, healing message. And you have to think to yourself more about why you need to get this message out. Who are you benefiting? When you think about all those people out there that need to know what you've got to say, their life will be made so much better that by being quiet and not sharing your message, you're doing them a disservice. So your motivation has to be to go out there and spread the word about what you're doing, and it will prove lucrative for you if you do that. If nobody knows who you are and what you're about, how can they possibly become clients? How can they possibly pay you? You're not going to earn anything. So you've got to be out and proud now, Leo. Out and proud. Strip off whatever this mask is. Heal old wounds. Forget about mistakes of the past. If something has happened to you with regards to being out there and it's knocked your confidence a bit, just forget it. Brush it off. Shed the skin and start over again. There's nothing to stop you developing a set of prickles to protect yourself. In fact, I advise that. But you must get yourself out there, be loud and proud and share that message, and then the money will start to flow, Leo. I can feel it in my gut. The theme for the month is this Ace of Stones, the foundation of life, but it's in reverse. And I feel like you're blocking yourself. You're blocking some financial opportunities. You're blocking your own prosperity here. You're blocking your ability to manifest. And I do feel like this is actually all in line with the rest of this reading. There's a fear going on here. And your focus for this month in your general business, where you need to focus your energy, is on this, on getting rid of whatever this fear is, whatever this block is. I mean, the actual image there with the stone, it's a giant block. If I turn it around, you can see that the block is kind of, there's almost like a hole behind it. But you can't see it because of this giant block. And that's what you need to focus. This is the theme, unblocking this. Where you need to focus your energy is on your courage and endurance. And you have it in bucket loads, Leo. But this is where you need to focus your energy now. You need to believe in yourself. You need to know that you have the inner strength. You have a vision. Stick to focusing on it. You've got inner strength, willpower. You know, you can really work on this. Whatever it is that you feel is blocking you can be fixed. But you need to have some faith in yourself. I really do feel that's where you need to be focusing now, on your strength, on your courage. Don't give up. I keep feeling like this money message says to me that there's been some sort of fear, some sort of issue of you not doing something that would actually push your business really forward and would be very lucrative. But things haven't perhaps worked out the way that you thought, or you're afraid, or there's a feeling of reluctance to do something that could really make your business very lucrative. And you need to have the courage now. You need to feel the fear and do it anyway. Alright? That is what you need to focus your energy on. Your strengths this month, Leo, it's the Justice card, Truth and Clarity. I feel here that there is a call, in line with this snake spirit, to shed the skin, to drop whatever mask it is, to be true to who you really are. And I feel that by doing that, that will set you free in a lot of ways. I know how scary it is to jump out of a spiritual closet, or to be authentic and true and honest, especially when you're afraid. In line with that money reading there, afraid of success and triumph and of public recognition. If you're afraid to put yourself out there because you're worried about what's going to come back, then it can be very difficult to be in alignment with your own values and be open and out there. But that card is telling you it's time. It's time for you to be true. It's time for you to be clear. It's about clarity about what you're doing, but it's also about some balance as well. So I feel very much like you're being told to just get yourself out there, do what you need to do, but set some boundaries about it. This makes me think of boundaries with the curling up in a ball and putting the spikes out if things get too tough, protecting your vulnerable inner self. You've got to find a balance between sharing yourself and sharing too much of yourself and leaving yourself too vulnerable. I hope that makes sense. It's like with social media, you know, you can share all sorts of aspects about the behind the scenes stuff in your life, but you don't have to put your address on. You don't have to let all your photos have your geographical locations on. You don't have to tell people what city you live in. You don't have to show your children's faces on photographs if you don't want to. You're in charge here, Leo, and that's what I keep being told, that it's up to you to choose. But do not be so protective of yourself that you are hiding your message. Your message is what is important here, Leo, and you need to get it out if you're going to succeed and make a lucrative business. Obstacles and weaknesses. We've got the World. Bit of a strange one. This is usually such a positive card. So why is this here? This is about you achieving goals. It's about travel, fulfillment, things coming full circle. It's about completion. It's about celebration. So why would that be an obstacle? I think we're going to clarify that one. And then your possible outcome. Wow, this is the Fool card, a whole new adventure. Fulfilling potential. There's a lot of major arcana going on in this reading. We have the Star here. We have the Hanged Man here. We've got Strength, Justice, the World, the Traveller. These cards were all shuffled to within an inch of their lives, and yet these are what are coming out for you. This is a big, big month here. This is a real big month for you to really make some big decisions, to really learn some life lessons about how you're going to proceed with this business and how you're going to make it work. It's funny because the readings for July were very much about transformation. And I feel like this is very similar in a way. This is about this. The transformation started in July. June felt a bit stagnant. I think most people got sick of the stagnation and decided to look at how things could change. And there was a very sort of transformational energy in July where people were feeling like enough was enough and we wanted to move forward. And so we were trying a few new things. I think there were a few people trying a few new things. And I think this month of August now, this first week, is a little bit about reviewing the changes that maybe we made in July. That maybe we're looking at whether they worked out for us or not, what worked, what didn't. And I feel there's some real big lessons to be learned here. Now, the world in this challenging position, this can be about having a bit of patience. It can be about, again, feeling a bit stagnant. Instead of being able to move forward and celebrate this completion and achieving lots of goals, maybe you feel stuck. Maybe they're not happening fast enough. The message Spirit just gave me for some of you is that it could even be that you've achieved a goal, but it didn't really leave you feeling as fulfilled as you hoped it would. Does that make any sense? That maybe you went out and did something thinking that it was going to really bring something marvellous and amazing to you, and it wasn't as good as you hoped it would be. I'm going to clarify that card and just see if there's a story behind it. Right, I've got 3 cards. I've got the Two of Cups, which makes me wonder if there's going to be a partnership coming in that may not solve all your problems, that may possibly make you feel a bit uneasy, that it's not really what you want. But then I've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about dedication and progress, concentration, productivity, skill, really mastering a craft. And then I've got the Ten of Cups, which can be about a new start and ending some old stuff. So whatever is challenging you with this World card, whether it is that, you know, something's going to come to an end that isn't going to feel particularly fulfilling, that isn't going to feel like the celebration that it might have been, maybe that's not really the case. Maybe, yeah, I wonder if you're going to hire somebody to help and it's not really going to be the answer to everything. The answer to everything is you honing your craft. It's down to you to fix stuff, and then you can end it. The help may not be, it may be a block. Be careful if you hire somebody, is the message I'm being told, that they may not be the right person. You may think they are, you may believe they are, but they might not be, and that could be a possible obstacle this week. But if you master your own craft, if there's something lacking in what you're doing that stops you completing something properly. Spirit just gave me the notion of organising an event or a course or something like that, and you feeling like you can't finish it because you need more skills or something else needs to finish it, but you can focus on that, on getting together whatever it is that you need to finish creating your thing or making your thing. Hope that's resonating with somebody, because I've got no idea. And then it leads to this Ten of Cups, which is the completion, a new start, and ending old stuff, which ties in definitely with this new Traveller, this end Fool card. New potential, new beginnings, a leap of faith. I feel like it's alongside this money reading, it's definitely a time to end some old nonsense and move forward. Move forward in authenticity, strongly, with courage, with hope, into a new adventure, a new phase of your business. There's good stuff coming in. You just have to clear out some of the old crap, Leo, and get out your comfort zone a bit. So that's the overall theme of this message. Clear out some of the old stuff, heal the old stuff, accept yourself as you are, forget any mistakes, move forward, look at your money situation from a new perspective, look at getting out of your comfort zone and spreading your message, but with boundaries. You don't have to share everything. And then it's a case of being true to yourself, being authentic, moving forward with courage, endure, do not give up. Just watch yourself as to how you want to solve any sort of weaknesses or obstacles, that in order to complete things, just be careful you don't try and invite other people in that are going to make more of a mess of it and slow things down even more. You need to hone your skills a little bit, and then things will be able to end on a high note, and then this new adventure will start. So I hope that's resonated with you, Leo. If it has, please leave me a comment below, because I'd love to know what's going on with your business. And do me a favour, please, 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 it's free for you. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of my videos. I'm making lots of new videos all the time. And a quick reminder that I am open for private readings for starting the right business or any sort of clarity and direction that you might need in your business. They're not just basic readings, they are coaching readings really, and there'll be exercises, workbooks and all sorts of things to help you to move forward with full clarity and help you achieve the success in your business that you deserve. This is Maria Guines signing out. See you next time, Leo.